went to San Antonio, and they looked at San Antonio kind of as a model for what they were looking at trying to do here. And of course, Frederick is at a different scale than San Antonio, with a lot less visitors and a lot less residents. But you know, if you can imagine that the leadership at the time was trying to take some of the best practices, and one of the main things is you want retail to be at the bottom, at the street level or at the creek level, so that it generates walking, pedestrian trips. Okay, people actually interfacing with retail options and restaurants and things like that at the ground floor. Little by little, we've been getting that, and to your rear over here, this green roof building has long been sitting vacant, and it has a lease now for a new restaurant that's supposed to open sometime next year. And we're hopeful that that'll actually come to fruition, because it'll provide another restaurant anchor on that side of the creek. Across from us is a building that's wholly residential. And if people ask me what was the biggest mistake that you made in designing, you know, working with the design of the park, it's a beautiful building, but we allowed the decision to be made for it to be wholly residential without ground floor retail. And you can see that the difference in activity level at the ground level and the number of people that it generates is a huge difference. So imagine if the ground level, make way guys, we've got a class coming through. Imagine for a moment if there was retail on the ground level too, and what it would do in terms of generating activity trips on that side of the creek. So we're going to get a restaurant. We're working right now on some ideas, and we'll talk about it when we get up there behind the amphitheater. The Galleria project, which is coming on down, that has 30,000 square feet of retail. So there's going to be a lot of retail on the south side, but there should have been retail in this building.